So we're going to be traveling this 1,000 kilometers or 600-ish miles for only £30. We're on the back, we're backseat bandits. So now we're getting an overnight bus from Denizli all the way to Gorham or Cappadocia, as you probably know it. Like the no bathroom, yes. No pillow. Also, it looks like we might be standing for 3 hours for this train. Hello from Istanbul. So today we have a massive travel day planned. We are currently in Istanbul and we will be ending this video in Cappadocia, which could be one flight, but we're also going to go via Izmir, Efes, and then also Hakumi, how is it? Into Pamukkale. Now, I'm a Thai bus, so we're going to be traveling this 1,000 kilometers or 600-ish miles for only £30 per person. So we'll be using a bus, a flight, an overnight bus, and a train. So all modes of transport for only £30. We're starting the morning off bright and early to get the cheapest possible flight with a budget airlines within Turkey called Pegasus Airlines. First time flying with them, so I'll document that. And we got up very early at 4:30 to leave at 5 to get a 7:30 a.m. flight because that is the cheapest flight. Pretty excited to fly with them. It was really easy check-in process, did it online. We had 15 kilos of checked baggage, which is fantastic. So we're just sharing a bag, and yeah, very keen to get on this flight and get to Izmir. So this plane was £12 and it takes 1 hour to get to Izmir. Did I brush my teeth this morning? I think I did. I drooled everywhere. I did. So this plane is budget airline Pegasus. It is definitely in the budgeting realm of flights. Could you please show how much leg room you have? Put your knees together. So not a lot of leg room. So you get a tray, but you don't get anywhere to store anything, which I find annoying. Obviously the legs are not a problem for me, but if you're a tall person it would be an issue. They do have food if you want to buy, but nothing included.
Less than £4.
So it's £4 for a meal deal. Tesco would be upset. There's no flexible headrest, if that makes any sense. It's just completely flat headrest. Thanks for demonstrating. Oh god. So, we will see you in Izmir. We made it, and for £12 that was really good. Honestly, from getting from A to B, it's really good, but if you're doing more than 3 to 4 hours, it'd be rough because it's not very comfortable sleeping. That said, I did sleep that entire flight because I was so tired. So that was the fastest flight I've done in a long time. But yeah, on to mode of transport number 2. So we have made it to our next form of transport. We have decided on the bus because the bus was arriving earlier than the train because we're ahead of schedule, which is shocking and a rare occurrence. So the bus we're on takes an hour to get to Selçuk, and then we will be getting a really short taxi to Efes. It ended up costing 32 lira per person, which is about $5 US for the hour train. Bus, what am I on? I'm so deliriously tired. But yeah, it's like a coach. It's pretty nice. Pretty happy. Probably gonna sleep again. we went into the airport and we asked information like which one was best, because there's only 6 trains a day where there's like buses come every 10 to 15 minutes, and this one was the quickest option, so here we are. Oh, we're in the back, we're backseat bandits, because that was only 2 seats together was the back, so backseat bandits, rock and roll. So we've made it off the bus, had a bit of a costume change, and we're gonna go explore Ephesus. I'm still saying it wrong, aren't I? We're gonna explore Ephesus, but I will check back in when we get back to our traveling day. If you wanna see what we get up to here, my next video will be all of the archaeological sites where we're going today and tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe for that, but that's not this video. See you later. So I am back. We have seen Ephesus. That's not it. Oh my god, I'm saying epidural again. Ephesus, and we've seen everything they have to give. So we've been sitting out here. It is now 39 degrees, so we are absolutely dying. We're going to a grocery store to get snack food before our train. I shouldn't have let Daniel in charge of it. Did you get enough food?
I got a little bit of food.
So much. All right. So we have made it onto our train. Unfortunately they don't give you assigned seating or anything, so it is completely full, so it looks like we might be standing for 3 hours for this train. How much did it cost, Daniel? Give me the facts.
It cost 17.5 lira.
17.5 lira for a 3-hour train.
Which is less than £3.
Yeah, so which is like $5 US
Yeah.
for 3 hours. But you don't get a seat, so maybe it is worth that. I don't know. So we have our snacks and nowhere to eat them. So I will update you if we get a seat.
That's good. It is kind of like, it is nice, like it's a good quality.
It's air conditioned, and that's all I can say.
Yeah.
Update, we got a seat. Some really nice Turkish woman that let us know that she was leaving, so she gave us our seat, got a seat. So Daniel's a happy boy, because it is, how long were we on the ground for? An hour? No, not even. Half an hour.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
Yeah, we were sitting down on the ground for 45 minutes, which is a long time, but considering this is a 3-hour train, not that bad. I look so sunburnt.
No, you do.
I got real cold. I had sunscreen on. Anyway, train seat tour. So you get a tray somehow. Ooh, found it. Tray. And you get a footrest. You know, this is bigger than Pegasus, the flight this morning.
And there's one other thing. 2 power bulbs.
Oh, and we can charge things, which is good. Not bad for, what was it, 17 krona or whatever it was? It's not even krona, lira. Yeah. So we are happy campers now. We can sit down and watch some Netflix and just chill out for another 2.5 hours. So we have arrived in Denizli. We arrived yesterday after a 3.5 hour train journey. The train was fine. Sitting in the seats, it made the train go a lot faster, so that like half hour on the floor felt like so much longer than the like 2.5 hours we were in a chair. So definitely try and get a seat if you can. I don't know how, but still really good for the money. We are now getting on an overnight bus. So we've been in Denizli one day and we've been to Pamukkale all day. As you can probably tell, I am probably a bit more sun-kissed than the last clip you saw of me. So make sure you subscribe so you can see all of the crazy adventures we got up to in Pamukkale. It was, spoiler alert, one of my favourite days we've done on this entire trip. And totally worth all of the immense amounts of travel we've done to get here. So now we're getting an overnight bus from Denizli all the way to Gorum or Cappadocia, as you probably know it. So I've done an overnight bus once before in Bolivia, so hoping it's better than that. Even though Bolivia was great, I cut my hair recently and I like feel like it's missing. But yeah, like Bolivia was great, but like you'd expect it to be better here. But honestly, if it was the same, I wouldn't mind. All I care about is air conditioning because it's been 38 degrees today. So we're currently at the bus terminal. We're waiting for our bus to arrive and then we can board. The bus terminal is air conditioned, very important, and it has lots of shops around. You come here and collect your tickets before your bus comes, which is why you have to get here a bit early. And then it's worth knowing that this overnight bus was 18 USD, so $20, less than $20 for your transport and accommodation for the night. So that's why I love an overnight bus, because they're just so cost efficient. You save, like, because otherwise you'd have to pay, you know, if this was, you know, somewhere in Europe, you'd pay 100 euro for the, this is Europe technically, is it? I don't know, controversial. If you're in Western Europe, it'd be like 100 euro for the train, and then you have to pay like 200 or 150 euro for a night's accommodation. So for $20 and you get both, that's amazing. So yeah, I will update you when we get on a bus and you can see whether or not we have pillows or blankets for that price. Most importantly, we got train. Most importantly, we did get car snacks for the journey. It leaves at 10:30 tonight and we get in at 8 a.m. in Cappadocia. So we are seated in our seats and I was going to do a tour, but it's actually quite dark. Shocking that it's nighttime and it's dark. So I'm going to do the official tour in the morning and then you'll get an update on if I sleep well. But so far, really good. We have screens and the seats recline, so I'm happy. This morning slept okay. Actually, the Bolivia bus was better. Controversial. I found the seats didn't recline too far back and I didn't have a pillow, so if you're doing this, make sure you have a neck pillow because that would have changed the game. But regardless, it was cheap transport and cheap accommodation, so it's still a win. So we actually have a TV screen that actually works. Tree.
Got him?
Yeah. Place for storing your tickets, which we should definitely keep. But you do have a USB charger, which is fun. My hair looks like a mess. So we made it to Gorham. Oh, I can't get over how bad my hair looks. Yeah, that bus was really good, but it didn't feel like a sleeper bus. It felt like a bus that happened to go overnight. Like no bathroom,
yes.
No pillow.
Yeah.
No, like the Bolivia one was a blanket, a pillow, food, toilet.
Yeah, it was just like a nice coach. But
it was just a coach that goes overnight, not necessarily a sleeper train bus.
Yeah.
So, but hey, because if you think it was like the same price as Bolivia, but it should have been more.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Anyway, still good, still cheap. So we have made it to Cappadocia. From our last clip of us, we were at the bus, we checked into a hotel, freshened up, feel like
So
new
nice.
people after that overnight bus. This is ending the travel video.
Okay.
Sorry, I realised you don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So, now that we've officially made it from, Istanbul is where we started this video with my budget airline. We've gone from Istanbul to Izmir to Ephesus.
Yeah, Ephesus.
Ephesus to
Pamukkale.
Pamukkale.
Yeah.
I'm the best traveller. To Cappadocia. So we've done 1,000 kilometres and it only cost us £30. I think we said pounds, didn't we?
I think that was it.
I think it was in pounds. So that is by far the cheapest way you can possibly travel 1,000 kilometres. So hopefully this video has been helpful because I struggled to find anything like this when I was trying to plan this, / Daniel was trying to plan it. So, yes.
There was a bit of walking. We got close with a little bit of
Where did we
walking here
walk?
and there. We did like the 3K walk in the heat to
We could have definitely
Ephesus.
paid for a taxi, but we just couldn't find taxis. But yeah, so I challenge anyone to do this cheaper than we did, to be completely honest. So you definitely can't say that travel is expensive when we covered basically a huge chunk of Italy. Am I okay? I did it so cheap, but at what cost? My sanity.
the little country.
So we've done a huge chunk of turkey for only £30, which is like barely even a nice meal at a nice restaurant. And like I've managed to see such a huge country and see so many different things, so definitely worth it. Turkey's been great. But if you want to see what we get up to in Cappadocia, you have to subscribe, because that'll be my next video of everything to see and do in Cappadocia in 2 days. Anything to add?
That was great.
Daniel's just having a good time being in the shop for once.
What was your favourite transport out of all of them?
The train, when I wasn't on the floor.
Yeah, the train seated was nice. It was, yeah.
Weirdly.
I'd say that's
Oh,
best.
fun, yeah.
But Pegasus Airlines is not bad for a budget airline.
Pegasus Airlines was fine. Definitely don't think over 4 hours. The bus, like I said, was literally just a coach, not like a sleeper bus. And we had the physical response of as if we'd been on a long haul flight. Our ankles are massive, and I look 3 months pregnant because I'm bloated from sitting upright for so long. So I don't know if I'd recommend, like...
You can spend a tiny bit more, not a lot more, and just get a flight. There's a lot of airports in Turkey, so it can be done that way.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good coach. It was, but yeah, if that doesn't bother you, do that one. But maybe there's a better company that actually supplies pillows. But yeah, if that's important, we'll bring your own. I honestly think if I had my own pillow, it would have been an entirely different experience. That was my issue with it.
Yeah.
Crook of my neck. So, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and tell me in the comments below if you've done anything cheaper than we have, because I don't think you can. And hit subscribe so you can see what we get up to in Cappadocia.